75 days. 75 days to stay disciplined and consistent is tough, but that's why this is called the 75 Hard Challenge. One of my goals right now is to complete the 75 Hard Challenge. I have wanted to complete this challenge for a really long time. I kind of like look at it and be like, okay, I want to do this. And then like I shy away from it, and then I come back to it and I shy away from it again. And this time I just want to do it. So the reason why I keep coming back to it is because it is a consistency challenge, it's a focus challenge, a discipline challenge, and it's not all about health and fitness, it's all about mental health as well, and like mental focus. And I have been looking for a consistency challenge to stay disciplined to and to challenge myself to see if I can do it. But I have been so timid and nervous to try because it's 75 days. 75 days to stay disciplined and consistent is tough, but that's why this is called the 75 Hard Challenge. So I think I'm ready. I have been living the lifestyle of the challenge for the last few weeks without officially starting the challenge. So I've been drinking my gallon of water a day. I've been moving my body every single day. I've been following a meal plan, and I just need a start date. So I'm officially going to start the 75 Hard Challenge, and I'm excited to see how I can do. And I'm also excited and nervous. So in today's video, I want to talk all about the 75 Hard Challenge, what it is, who created it, what the rules are, and there's also some variations and moderations that you can do. So there is the 75 Hard Challenge, but there's also a 75 Medium Challenge and a 75 Soft Challenge. So there is some different variations you could do all within the challenge, and I want to go over the rules for the other challenges and also talk about my why for doing this challenge, my goals for doing this challenge, maybe some things I'm kind of nervous about, but just talk about the 75 Hard Challenge in a whole. So let's begin. So the 75 Hard Challenge was created by an entrepreneur in 2019 named Andy Frisella, and over the last few years I've definitely have seen this challenge go viral in a way on social media like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. I've definitely seen tons and tons of videos and people talk about it. So it's definitely very famous, but some people don't know about it yet, which is why I thought I'd go over the rules and the variations. So I actually saw a video today of Andy talking, and he was saying how he does not love when people come to him and say, I'm starting Monday. And he said the reason he doesn't like this is because if you have a longing and a desire to start this challenge, he would prefer you start today versus start on Monday. And the reason for that is because if you start today, you can start implementing little things into your life like going for a walk, or going to have water, or just moving your body, or just like eating a healthy meal, because you have like a desire and like you have motivation to do it today. But come Monday, you are most likely going to binge for the next few days. So when you are starting on Monday, you're going to be starting at the end of a binge, which is going to be very difficult to sustain and maintain your momentum, trying to recover from your binge, and also doing a new challenge for 75 days. So his thing is, if you have a desire to start and you want to start today. So what is it? What is the 75 Hard Challenge? So it is explained as a transformative mental toughness program versus a health or versus a fitness program. It's more of a mental toughness program. So there are 6 rules. So the first rule is drink 1 gallon of water a day. So in liters, that is 3.8 something. So I rounded up to 4 liters a day. So 4 liters a day or 1 gallon a day. Rule number 2 is to work out 2 times a day for 45 minutes each, but one of those workouts must be outside, and then one of them can be inside or outside, doesn't matter, but one of them must be outside. And remember, this is a mental toughness challenge, so the reason for that is because if it is raining one day, the program rules still want you to go outside and work out. And if it's raining, you're just gonna have to overcome that mentally and just still go. So rule number 2, 2 workouts for 45 minutes each, 1 outside and 1 indoors. Now, rule number 3. So rule number 3 is to follow a meal plan or a diet plan of your choosing. There is no restrictions here. It's just pick a meal plan of your choosing and stick to it. So along with that, there is no alcohol and no cheat meals allowed. So rule number 4 is to take a progress picture every single day so that you can see your progress as you go, because 75 days is kind of a long time and you're going to kind of forget where you came from, and to see your progress every day would be amazing. So rule number 5 is to read for 10 pages a day of a nonfiction book, so personal development kind of style book. So read 10 pages a day. Rule number 6, so the sixth and final rule is if you fail one day in any of the categories, you must start again. So you're done and you failed if you fail one day, and you have to start the whole 75 days again. So those are the 6 rules. So as I was saying before, there are different variations and moderations you can do for the 75 hard challenge. So I just went over the rules and the requirements for the 75-day hard challenge, but there is a 75-day medium and a 75-day soft challenge. So the 75-day medium challenge is very similar to the 75-day hard, just a little bit less. It's medium style. So for this one, there is 5 rules. So the rules are drink 1 gallon of water a day, which is the exact same. The second rule is to follow a meal plan that you can stick with. And again, no alcohol, no cheat meal. Rule number 3 is 1 45-minute workout anywhere. So if you want to work outside, inside, doesn't matter, just 1 45-minute workout. And then rule number 4 is to read 5 pages a day. And then rule number 5 is to take a progress photo. Now for the 75 soft challenge variation. So there are 4 rules for this one. The first rule is to eat well, and you can drink only on occasions. And the second rule is to drink 3 liters of water a day. The third one is to work out for 45 minutes per day. And then the fourth rule is to read 10 pages a day. So those are the 3 different variations: the 75 hard challenge, the 75 medium, and then the 75 soft challenge. So whichever one works best for you. And then at the same time, you can also like intertwine them, figure out what's going to be the best version for you, and just create a challenge for you and just go with it and do it for 75 days. So as I just said about talking about doing your own kind of variation, so for me, for my 75-day challenge, I will be doing the 75 hard challenge with kind of like a bit of a twist. So I will be drinking 1 gallon of water a day. 2, I will be following a meal plan and sticking to like a diet plan, meal plan. Now my next one is kind of a different twist. I will be working out for an hour and a half per day versus 2 45 minutes, just putting them together for an hour and a half per day, whether that's inside or outside. I just have to work out for a minimum of an hour and a half. And then my next one is I will be reading or doing Sudoku for 20 minutes a day. I have dyslexia, so telling me I have to read for 10 pages a day kind of gets me a little bit overwhelmed because I don't know how fast I'll read, and it could take me so long to do that. So I will just be reading for 20 minutes minimum a day. And then my final rule is going to be taking a progress picture every single day. So my why. So I wanted to start this challenge, and I was really looking for a consistency challenge because I wanted something to challenge myself. I always feel like I start something and then I kind of don't follow through with it and it falls off. And then I be like, okay, like let me do like a 50-day challenge or a 30-day challenge. And it just kind of like at the beginning you have so much momentum, but you're kind of like not holding yourself accountable. Well, I don't anyways all the time. So then I don't follow through with it. And then at the end, I'm kind of disappointed that I never finished what I wanted to start. So I was really truly looking for something to start, and I decided that I would just do the 75 hard challenge because it's something that I can be strict with myself with. I can be disciplined, and it's a consistency challenge, and I'm looking for something like that to challenge myself, to know that I can accomplish something and I would feel so good after it. So that's why I'm doing it. It's because I was really looking for something to be consistent with and something to motivate me and keep me going, and I'm just excited but nervous to start. And I think the one thing I'm really nervous to do is like being consistent, because I feel like I've never truly stuck with something for so long, because you only have like yourself to be accountable to, and I don't want to break this accountability with myself. I really want to do it. So my goals for doing it is like I really want to lose 20 to 25 pounds by the end of the year, and I think this will be a great start and momentum to get there. I really want to get my body back into moving all the time, working out really hard, and just being consistent with going to the gym and working out. I also really want to like get into a better habit with eating, and I think this is really gonna kickstart that, of like getting into a better routine of eating, making sure you eat breakfast or I eat lunch and dinner, and just like making sure I'm like get enough in at each meal. So I think that's gonna be really good for me. Doing this for 75 days is gonna like teach me new recipes and like teach me different ways of cooking, and like I'll have to get outside my comfort zone looking for different ways of cooking food and like making food fun and also healthy. So that will be really good. Another goal of mine is to have something that I can feel accomplished with and stay disciplined with, and also at the end I will be very proud of myself, and I'm looking for something that I can achieve by myself. So I will be starting the 75-day hard challenge soon. I'm trying to figure out when to start it exactly. I've been living kind of like the lifestyle for the last little bit, 2 weeks, a little bit, not long. Just kind of like getting ready and getting into the routine of it. So I'm really excited to start. Nervous to start, but excited. But I'm just trying to figure out when the best time to start is. As Andy would have said, he would say start now. So maybe I'll start tomorrow, we'll see. But my biggest worry is the fact that I'm currently living between Canada and Dubai. So I will not be home in Canada for 75 more days, and I don't know how long necessarily I'll be in Dubai for the rest of the year. So it's not easy for me to start in one country, get into a good routine, get into a good flow of going to the gym and working out and drinking and just eating and having all the groceries available, to then switch it up and start again in another country and continue the progress. So that is going to be one of my biggest challenges, is because that's unfortunately going to be the reality for me, is I will be starting in one country and finishing in the next. So I just have to adapt and go through the mental toughness of trying to figure that out as I go through it. So that will be tough, and I'm kind of nervous for that, but I hope to have such a good start here so that by the time I get to Dubai, I'm already in the routine of doing everything, and I'm like wanting to continue. So, because I will continue. I just not sure how mentally taxing it will be with the jet lag and just being somewhere different, and it'll just be different, but it'll be fine. That's one thing I'm just really nervous about. I also cannot wait to see on the other side, like after the 75 days, like how I feel, like how I did. And I will be updating you week per week, and sometimes doing like a day in the life of me doing the 75 hard challenge, and just like updating you on my progress, how it's going. Maybe there's some struggles I didn't foresee, and just yeah, updating everything. I hope you liked today's video, and I hope it might have been a little informative, and maybe you learned something about the 75 hard challenge, or the medium or the soft challenge, and learned about the variations and the fact that you can adapt it to what's going to work for you and your lifestyle. Have you ever done the 75 hard challenge? And if you did, how did it go for you? And if you've never, or maybe if you did do, I'm curious to know what other people's variations of it would be or were. So put all that in the comments, because I would love to read about your journey and how you did, or if you were to do it, what you would do. And if you liked today's video, please hit the like button, and then hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on any episodes that I post to my channel. I will keep you updated on my progress and how it's going for me, and I will catch you on the next video. So just sorry. Shoot. Okay, one more time.